Hello there once again, Disney nerds. Back at Epcot for part 3 of Drinking Around the World. So if you missed part 1 or part 2 of this video, I'll put a link in one of these corners wherever it shows up. You can watch those, catch up with me, and see where we're going to start today in Germany. One more thing. If this is the first time you've been to my channel, first of all, you're a smart person because you clicked on the thumbnail and you're watching a great video. Second, go ahead and consider hitting that subscribe button down below. All right, let's get back in here. Enough talking. Looks like it might rain today, but we're not going to let that stop us. This is Disney. The rain tastes like candy. Not gonna let that get in our way. First stop here today is in Germany, where I talked to a cast member and was recommended to try 2 things, 1 drink and 1 food item. This shot of pear brandy. I'm gonna tell you, I had to take a little sip out of it walking over here to sit down, and whew, it's 11:30 in the morning. Bottoms up. Woo! Germans don't play. Whoa, yikes. Ooh, it's gonna take me a second here. All right, that was like straight shot alcohol. The second item I was recommended is, of course, the pretzel. I've had one of these before. They're really good pretzels. They're gigantic, definitely good to share with probably 3 or 4 people. I like these over some places because they're not like over salted. I would have never guessed that the pretzel is what I was going to be recommended by a cast member, but what they told me was it reminds them of Bavaria in home. I would have thought for sure this is like a straight tourist thing or an Epcot Disney thing, but they're pretty good pretzels. I'm gonna eat a little bit of this and then we're moving on. Well, I think China it is. Well, we made it through one country without getting in the rain, but now it's raining pretty good here. I'm in China. The young lady working here in the little circle vision thing, I came in here to get out of the rain, and she told me the thing that reminds her of home, believe it or not, is an egg roll. Egg roll. She said that reminds her of Sunday dinners at home with family. They'd all come together and they would have egg rolls because I guess they're labor intensive. She said everybody would work together and make them, and they would always have egg rolls. That's what reminds her of home. So we're gonna dodge the rain. Might switch to my Osmo Action. The audio is not gonna be as good, but it's waterproof. So we might switch to that and get out in the rain here and see what we can find. I'm not gonna let this rain stop us. I knew this camera would come in handy eventually. Waterproof. Thank you. Okay, so as I was saying, the cast member I talked to on this one told me that egg rolls reminded her of home because it reminded her of Sunday dinner with her family. They all made egg rolls. We got a couple of egg rolls here. And she also told me this Jing Pao beer was, if I wanted an alcoholic drink, this one. It's nice. It's like a lager. It reminds me of like a normal lager beer, Budweiser, like a, not Bud Light, but more like a Budweiser. A little crispier than that, lighter, but pretty good. Let's try an egg roll. It's an egg roll. Nothing to write home about. Kind of like an egg roll you get at any Chinese takeout place anywhere I've ever been in my life. So while I appreciate her helping me out and telling me this reminds her of home, maybe the egg rolls in China just aren't that good, or maybe these aren't that good. I don't know. But it's just an egg roll. So. The rain is coming in here now. I knew it was going to rain when I came here, but I thought I could beat it. All the weather apps showed it not raining until about 2 o'clock. We're going to make the best of it, though. I think this is just going to blow over. I hope. All right, we're out of China. We're pressing on. I should get one of those Chinese hats, maybe. See if this will help in the rain. China was good. The egg roll was nice. The beer was pretty good. The people behind me think I'm crazy, but we're gonna move on now from China. I've had enough fun in China here now, and it's time to move on now. Thank you, China. We are on to Norway. Thank goodness I have this camera that will work in the rain. Okay, we're here in Norway. We got the lefse bread, which is a like a potato bread, almost like a tortilla, but I guess it's made out of potato flour, and it's got butter and cinnamon and sugar kind of wrapped inside here. I'll kind of rip it open so you guys get it. It's cold too. I don't know if you can see this or not, but pretty much tastes like a flour tortilla wrapped in cinnamon butter with some like gritty, a little bit of sugar in it. It's nice because it's sweet, but the tortilla, the potato flour in that, it kind of cuts the sweetness a little bit. It's still pretty sweet though. So the cast member who told me about this, that this is something that she loves and reminds her of home, she said these are things that are made mostly at Christmas time in Norway, but she likes them all year round and people have them all the time. She said another little thing they don't have here, but a lot of people will do, I guess the lefse is the bread, and I guess they will wrap it with like a hot dog instead of a hot dog bun, and it won't have the butter and the cinnamon and the sugar in it. It's just using this lefse bread as a kind of as your bun for your hot dog. She said that was something that she likes a lot too, but they don't have it here. Nice little sweet treat at the Kringla Bakery in Norway. The second thing was recommended was the Aas beer, A-A-S-S. It's the one that looks like it's ass, but it's Aas. It's a Pilsner. Kind of like the one we had in China. It's just a nice, like, everybody's got their beer that's their beer. That's kind of like their Budweiser. That's what this is. That's what the one in China I felt like was too. Both good. The rain's kind of spotty now. I'm still sticking with the Osmo Action for this vlog because it's raining so much. Not going to meet my exacting standards for audio, but it's what we got to work with today. Hey, we adapt and we overcome. We're leaving Norway now. One more country left to go. It's the one that everybody loves to talk about with the iconic pyramid, Mexico. Let's go see what we are suggested in Mexico. I'm kind of curious to see what the cast members tell me. Mexico's going to be interesting. Let's do it. Okay, here goes nothing here in Mexico. I've got this blood orange margarita. I've never had it before. The host who was standing inside of the tequila bar recommended this. He said it's very authentic in his opinion and reminds him of home. And then there was some debate over the food that I should try, talking to those guys, and they went back and forth about some barbacoa tacos. They almost told me to get that at the cantina over here, but then they decided on, no, they said they have some candy that's very authentic. This stuff right here. Mazapan authentic peanut candy. And they both said that's very popular in Mexico with people. Oh look, it's like individual little ones here. I like this. I'll just try one little one. I don't even know what this is. It looks like a piece of, like a hockey puck. That's pretty good. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the inside of a Reese's cup without the chocolate on the outside. That's exactly what it is. Like a crunchy Reese's cup with no chocolate on the outside. Like a naked Reese. Good job. Good job, Mexico. Wash this down, because it does kind of stick to the mouth like peanut butter. Well, we've reached the end of our journey here around the World Showcase. If you made it this far with me and you've watched all 3 episodes, there's cheers to you. Thank you very much. We tried a lot of things we wouldn't have tried otherwise, and this was kind of a fun little experiment. I think this is something I could do again. Not too soon, but I could start back in Canada and do it all over again. Probably get completely different experience. Back on video number 1, where we did the coffee Kit Kat, is what I call it in Canada, which was delicious, to our most recent stop here in Mexico, where I had that naked Reese's cup. Also got to meet some pretty interesting people along the way and talk about their home countries. I heard some great stories of people, things that reminded them of home, like over in Morocco, the girl talked about her father going and getting watermelons. People would bring them in from the countryside. Her mom would make watermelon juice out of it. And the cast member today in China that told me the egg rolls reminded her of family dinners at home. I think it's pretty neat talking to different people, and they got to tell me what reminds them most of home and gave them a little moment to think about home, maybe miss it a little more, or maybe just happy that someone asked them about it. So if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to my channel and giving this video a thumbs up. If you've got ideas for some other videos you'd like to see me do here around the World Showcase, or anywhere in Walt Disney World for that matter, leave it in the comments down below. As always, thanks so much for watching and coming on this adventure with me. We'll see you next time. Bye.